Well, with us now, direct from Phoenix, Arizona, is Mr. Greg Lambrecht. Greg is the CEO of Singlepoint Incorporated. SING is their stock symbol. Welcome back to the show, Greg.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, Don.
Well, we had a conversation earlier before going on the air. You're pretty happy with the way things are going for the company right now.
Yeah, they really are. Since the coronavirus hit, of course, we had canvassers, reps in 13 states that our call center of over 50 people would set appointments for these canvassers to go into homes and, of course, to close them and sell them solar. Well, of course, nobody's letting anybody in their home, and legally, you can't do it. So it forced the company to go virtual. So we've had our phone operators set up meetings on GoToMeeting, and because of that, we've expanded from 13 states to 30 states in just the last 2 weeks, and we're starting to close deals virtually right over the internet. So this is actually probably something, if the coronavirus didn't happen, if we would have done it on our own anyway, would have been great for the company. But unfortunately, this pandemic happened, but it's really forced us to go virtual, and it's very exciting for direct solar.
That has got to be saving the company a ton of money.
Well, that's just it, because it's not only saving the company a lot of money, but it allows us to expand in states without any money. Before, we would have to bring in a rep and train them and then send them out to, for example, Tampa, and pay for their hotel, pay for their food, and then they would go to the appointments at the houses. Well, now we can go into any state we want to, as long as the person has a computer. So yeah, we've kind of cut the middleman out. We don't need that canvasser. And in this day and age, we've proven, and it's true, that people will buy, whether being sold over the internet, or furthermore, we're coming up with an internet app where someone can virtually go onto our direct solar website, and they can buy solar without ever having to talk to a human being. And we're working on that now. We're spending money on that. That's going to be done probably in about 4 or 5 weeks. So, we're really taking this whole solar to the new way of doing business.
So you solve the stay-at-home orders with respect to sales. How does that affect installations?
Well, installations, we've always farmed installations out. And the great thing about installers, they don't ever go in the house. They just get up on the roof and install it. And also installations considered by the government a critical thing to do, because it's power. So no problems with installation.
How are things going along with your hand sanitizer business?
Well, they're going great. In fact, probably within the next week, we'll be sending out a picture of a display box that we've done for our hand sanitizers. We're going to have a pop-up display box, kind of like 5-Hour Energy drink, but just a little bit bigger. And we're going to have 6 bottles of hand sanitizers. So that way the retailer, the store, puts it right out on the desk. We're going to do the same thing for our 1606 hemp cigarette, and we'll be showing you that box as well. But I've maybe mentioned this before. We have a really extensive list of C-stores, and once we have these 2 boxes done, that both of these boxes sit up at the counter, we're going to send that out to our list of 300,000 convenience stores. We expect a lot of action on that, and we'll be happy to tell the shareholders how that goes.
Well, the company's finding opportunity in a chaotic situation, right?
Well, I think one of the best things about Singlepoint is we've always been able to pivot, and through this chaos, I think that we're gonna come out better than ever.
Once again, Singlepoint Incorporated, SING is their stock symbol. Great update, Greg. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, and go Sing.